Hello, everybody. Welcome to our second family devotion. Hopefully, you've all gathered together and you're sitting comfortably. Today's title for our family devotion is The Donkey Riding King. I'm going to start with a question, but this time I don't want you to say your answer, I just want you to think about it. Do you ever get excited whenever the postman comes along, especially when you find out that there's actually post for you? Who could this be from? You might wonder to yourself, oh, I wonder what's inside. It's all quite exciting when you get post. I'm going to tell you something though, kids. Whenever you're an adult, getting post isn't that exciting because usually you'll open up the post and you'll discover that actually, oh, there's a bill to pay. However, the thought of getting a message from someone, it is quite exciting. And in our Bible passage today, we're going to read a message from God that a prophet called Zechariah wrote down for all of us to see. Now, that's quite a long name, so to help us to make life easier, we're just going to call him Zeke. Zeke was a prophet, and prophets were kind of like God's postmen. When God had a message for his people, he would give it to the prophet, and the prophet would then tell everybody else. Zeke was God's postman 500 years before Jesus was even born. And he lived at a time when God's people had been allowed to go back to their home city of Jerusalem after 70 years of being kept away. When Zeke and God's people came back, though, Jerusalem was in ruins. Their home city had been destroyed. I wonder if you were one of those people, how do you think you would have felt? Maybe you could tell the people that's sitting beside you. I reckon if I was one of those people, I would have been absolutely devastated. They must have been heartbroken. They must have felt so hopeless. But there was good news to be heard. We're going to read God's message to his people that Zeke delivered. It's a promise from God about a time when they wouldn't feel so alone or hopeless anymore. And it's found in Zechariah 9, verses 9 to 10. Rejoice, people of Jerusalem. Shout for joy, people of Jerusalem. Your king is coming to you. He does what is right and he saves. He's gentle and riding on a donkey. He is on the colt of a donkey. I will take away the chariots from Ephraim and the horses from Jerusalem. The bows used in war will be broken. The king will talk to the nations about peace. His kingdom will go from sea to sea and from the Euphrates River to the ends of the earth. Wow, what good news in this message from God. A king is going to come and he will put an end to all war and violence. He will make peace among people and nations. He will have a kingdom that will last forever and it will stretch across the whole world. Who could this king be? Well, we're told that he will come riding on the colt of a donkey. I wonder, does that remind you of another story from this week? Well, the king is Jesus. And most importantly, verse 9 tells us that Jesus does what is right and he saves. Jesus is coming into Jerusalem because the amazing thing that he's going to do will save us from sin and will bring peace and hope forever.